Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of the Madden 21 Las Vegas Raiders franchise mode here on the channel. If you guys are new, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy this episode. It's going to be a nice long franchise with the Las Vegas Raiders. Been waiting for Madden to come out for a while now. I've been doing MLB for a little bit. We're still going to do MLB, so don't worry about that if you're a fan of the Rockies franchise. That's still coming as well. But our Las Vegas Raiders franchise is going to be taking over the channel as number one right now because Madden's all the hype. Looks pretty good so far. I know I haven't actually played any games yet, but menu looks a little different. Everything looks pretty cool. So let's start with this introduction to franchise mode. We're going to be the Las Vegas Raiders. We won't be playing preseason, but we're not going to be playing any games this episode. This is just an introduction to the squad and an introduction to the franchise. So you can see Jordan Gruden taking calls in the background, getting work done in the preseason. He's getting shit done here during this COVID. So let's take a look at the team. I've already adjusted the depth chart as to how I would like it. So I'm just going to show you guys the lineup real quick. The offense actually isn't too bad. Start with the offensive line. It's not terrible. It's really not terrible at all. They have two guys over 90 and even an 87 overall. That's very hard to do in Madden with your offensive line. It is pretty old, but that's okay. So we got Miller at left tackle. Not great, but whatever. We got to bring in a left tackle at some point, either through the draft or free agency. Rich Incognito, the bully himself. 90 overall, but keep in mind he is very old. He's probably only going to be around for this year, maybe next year, probably not. Hudson at center, he's going to be around for a little bit. He's not entirely old, but again, he's getting up there in age as well, so probably not a guy who's going to be around for too much longer with this team. And then Jackson's not bad, 79 overall, right guard, and then we have Brown, of course, 87. He's the youngest of the bunch, so he's going to be around at right tackle. Always good to have a good right tackle who's going to be there for a while. And Brown. All right, so we got Waller at tight end, 85 overall, not bad at all. 50-year-old Jason Witten as well as our backup tight end. So I like our tight end position. Witten, this will be his only year on the team. Don't know how this guy is still playing football, but he's actually not too bad. Didn't do terrible last year with the Cowboys. So we got Waller and Witten. Those are going to be our tight ends. So really not looking too bad so far. Before we go into our backfield, we got wide receivers. We got Williams is going to be wide receiver number one. And then we got the rookie Ruggs the third. Henry Ruggs the third. He is going to be out wide. He's not going to be in the slot. We're just going to put this guy out wide as a deep threat. A lot of speed. Looks like an absolute beast. Hidden potential. We're going to get that potential unlocked pretty quickly. 500 downs with this player. So we're going to get that pretty quickly. He's going to be in there every day. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt, of course. You know, this game, fucking everyone gets hurt in Madden. So hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Nelson Aguilar will be in the slot. He can't catch. Everyone knows he can't catch. But maybe going to a new team, getting a change of scenery will make his hands a little better and not work like absolute bricks. So we'll see how Aguilar goes. Maybe he'll have a bounce back year, but fuck Nelson Aguilar, he can't catch. Running back is going to be Jacobs, absolute stud. Josh Jacobs is only 22 years old and he's an 88 overall. He's going to be the face of the franchise here. He's just an absolute stud. Power back and an elusive back. He's beast at both. At only 22 years old, he's going to be around for a while, so be used to seeing him running all over the place. Unfortunately, we're stuck with Derek Carr for at least 3 years as we go up and pull his contract up here. He's got 3 years left on it, and it doesn't make sense financially to move on from him until that contract is up. What I'll probably do is not at the end of this year, but at the end of next year, if available, depending on what pick we have and who's in the draft, probably draft a QB then, let him sit behind Derek Carr for that last year, and then play him when he's ready to go. That's the plan at least, but plans can change. Who knows? Derek Carr might actually go off and have 3 great years with us. We don't know. A lot of bad contracts on this team. Now, Derek Carr's going to have to be one we're going to have to eat. And that's totally fine, because that means we can just start building our offense and our defense. And then when we're ready, draft a QB. That's going to be our QB for the future. Defense here, nothing really too great to look at. The defensive line, Hurst and Jonathan Hankins, Collins and PJ Hall over there. It's nothing special, just a bunch of mediocre guys on the defensive line. Nassib, not great as well. Max Crosby, he's not bad. He's only, 1 year in the league, Max Crosby, so he's not bad. 77 overall star potential in the background, so you'd like to see that. He'll probably grow to a decent overall, but nothing too crazy. Marcus Joyner is our best corner, with Prince on the other side, and Mullen is going to be the third guy. He's going to work the slot as well. So nothing too special out of our corners there. Joyner, of course, more than capable. Demarius Randall, he is going to be our free safety. Good pickup from the Raiders, only 28 years old, 82 star potential, so he'll be a very solid option, free safety. You can't ask for much better than that. Our linebackers are just whatever. Corey Littleton, he leads the way. He's 26.79 overall, so he's our best linebacker. Everyone else is just kind of mediocre and average, nothing too great. Our defense is probably going to get shredded this year. Abram, even though he's an overall less than Jeff Heath, I have him starting in strong safety. Just one overall down and way younger. He's only 23 years old, Jonathan Abram. I know he only has normal development, but I'm going to start the young guy who's only one overall point lower, because it just makes sense. Defense isn't going anywhere. I don't expect great things out of this team. At the very best, maybe we can squeak by and get a wild card spot if we're playing good this year. But I don't see us catching the Chiefs in this division whatsoever. But again, maybe we have a decent year and we squeak by. AFC's not incredibly strong at the moment. There's only a few really good teams, and then everyone else is just kind of mediocre. So I could definitely see ourselves squeaking by if Derek Carr has a good year. Special teams, Carlson's going to be our kicker, and AJ Cole's a punter. Nothing really crazy here. We're going to have Zay Jones do the kick returns. He's got a little bit more speed than this Ratliff Williams guy. So Zay Jones with his 90 speed is going to be our kick return specialist. And then here are just our packages here. We got Nelson Aguilar in the slot. Jacobs is pretty much in there in every running play unless he gets tired. He's just he's gonna be our workhorse back there. I feel like he's gonna win us some games that we shouldn't, just because he's running wild all over the backfield. All right, so I'll just show you guys a couple more things, and then we'll just call it a end of this introduction episode. Let me pull up the staff. I'm sure everyone knows already, but we got John Gruden as our head coach all the way through 2028. For some reason, they signed him to a fucking 10-year, $100 million deal. So there's really no point to get rid of Gruden unless he's really, really being a cancer to the team. Gruden is not going to leave anytime soon. We're going to have to eat that contract unless he's just, really awful and we just need a change. But it doesn't make sense to pay him $10 million while he's not even going to coach. So expect to see his ugly mug around. A scout is only a level 1 scout, but his contract is done after this year, so we can definitely bring one in later. And our trainer, his contract is done after next year. So level 13, not terrible. His regression is bad, though. We'll definitely bring in a better one at the end, either of this year or just wait till his contract's up next year. We'll see how it goes. I'm in no rush while the team is still kind of rebuilding. There's really no point. And then let's just take a look really quickly just to show you guys the beautiful, beautiful new stadium we have. 99 overall in every category at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. We'll make our home debut. I believe is it week 2? Let me take a look. Yes, week 2 against the New Orleans Saints. We make our home debut. Let's take a look at the schedule right now. We're not going to play any postseason games. I'm just going to sim through those. before the next episode. We're just going to jump right into it in the regular season. They're not even playing preseason in real life, so what's the point? We're going to start with in Carolina to open the season. Monday night home opener against the Saints. We got New England, Buffalo, Kansas City, a week 6 bye, which is not terrible. Tom Brady and the Bucs come to town for Sunday night football. Then we got Cleveland, almost said San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers, the Broncos, Chiefs, Falcons, Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Chargers again, Miami, and then we end the season in Denver. So actually a pretty weak schedule. I mean, it's not incredibly tough. Panthers can go either way. Saints are really good. I doubt we'll win that one. Patriots can go either way with Cam Newton back there. Buffalo's not bad at all. Could go either way, though. You never know with football. Chiefs will probably get blown the fuck out. Probably same with Bucks. They're OP with Brady now and Gronk. Browns either way. Chargers should win that. It could go either way, though. Rookie QB Herbert, we're excited to see how he is. Broncos, too, really not too great on paper. That could be, at least a split. Hopefully a season sweep with them. Same thing with the Chargers. Chiefs will probably get swept. I doubt we'll beat them. But you never know. Those in-division games are always tough. Falcons, too, even though they had a horrible year last year, they have the papers on paper, to look good. So that'll never be an easy matchup. So you never know with the Falcons. The Jets you would think would be a win. But again, on paper, they're actually not terrible, especially if Sam Darnold is playing good. So that one could go either way. Colts, all the same thing. They got Phillip Rivers now, so they are a little bit better on paper as well. Marlon Mack in the backfield is a beast as well. They got a lot of guys in the backfield that can just run all over the place. That'll be tough. Chargers, we're hoping that we can at least split with them, hopefully sweep the season series. Miami, super in rebuild mode. Miami, I'm excited to see Tua time. I think he's going to be OP in this game after a while. Should be able to beat the Dolphins pretty handily. And same thing, if it comes down to week 17 and if we win, we're in, or if we win, we're in a good spot to make the playoffs, I'm definitely expecting to beat the Broncos that week and hopefully sneak in. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Raiders franchise mode. If you guys are excited about this series, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new so you don't miss an episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we'll jump into the regular season.